Hello Falcons, Mr. Fleschner here, reaching out with our October school board meeting update. First thing I want to start with is October is actually National Principal Month. So I want to give a big shout out to Mr. Thomas, to Mr. Boozman, Mrs. Williamson, and Mrs. Reed for all the great work that they're doing and helping lead our buildings here at AP. Now let's get into some of the school board notes. I'm going to start out with some of the superintendent's report first, hit a few items there, and then move into some action items. First, really quickly, appreciate all of your help and support as we've kind of worked through our attendance policy and the planning that's gone into that. That was a legislative change that came to us, and everybody kind of had to work through that. Parents, students, people have been very supportive, very helpful in all that, and we'll continue to work to kind of improve that process as we go along. And with all of these items, don't hesitate to reach out to me or your student's building principal if you have questions on that. Quick programming note for our school calendar. This is a little bit ahead, okay, but November 13th is scheduled to be a 2.5 hour early out. We are going to switch that, and we'll send all this out as well, to November 15th. That is a Friday. Okay, so we're really just going to exchange the early out from Wednesday, November 13th, to Friday, November 15th. That really just helps us kind of match up with the end of the trimester and switches that students and teachers have to make, finish up some grading, so we can really get started right into trimester 2 when we come back. So we'll send all that out, but switch the early out the 13th, make it November 15th, and we'll be good to go there. Quick update, we just finished our certified enrollment for the school district. October 1st this year, or somewhere right around there in previous years, is kind of the official count day for how many students we have here at Appleton-Parkersburg, and really they do it all across the state. Lots of different things you can kind of dive into and look at in that information, but probably one of the biggest things is really right now our student enrollment was really at 0.55 students. You're wondering how you get to a half a student? There are some different weightings that go into that. Okay, but we didn't necessarily gain a lot of students, we didn't necessarily lose a lot of students, and sometimes steady is an okay place to be as far as enrollment goes. Now, let's hit some facility planning. I know this has been kind of a long time as we've been working through this. Really, we're down to about 2 weeks from today. It is Tuesday. We'll see when Kelly has a chance to get this all edited and put out. But we're 2 days out from our the election day and the school bond referendum that's on there. More articles will be coming out in the newspaper. There's at least one, possibly 2 more articles that come out. Jonathan Mowinkle with the local radio station, had a chance to sit down with him yesterday, so you can check kind of that interview out there. There'll be another mailing that'll get sent to you here in the next few days. I know I've really been kind of pushing you back toward checking out our school website, but I'd really encourage you to go there for updated information, or if you've just got some questions, there is a contact us page in there. Those emails or those questions get sent straight to me, and I'll reach back out to answer those for you. So if you leave me a phone number, I'll give you a call. If you send me an email, I'll send you an email. But we really want to answer people's questions as we get closer and closer to that bond vote. Some in-person meetings that are still scheduled to happen. Again, there'll be one tonight, which is Tuesday, 5 o'clock here at the high school. We'll kind of do a facility walkthrough here starting at 5, and then more of a formal presentation starts at 6. Right now, I think we're going to be planning to be in the library because we've got our high school vocal concert starting at 7:30. So we'll start the walkthrough at 5, formal presentation at 6, work to get all of that wrapped up so we can go enjoy the vocal concert at 7:30 here at the high school. A couple other meetings that I've got coming up. Tomorrow, October 23rd, I'll be at the Peppercorn Pantry in Applington. I think that's 2 p.m. Again, you can maybe check the website to confirm that. I'll be over in Applington this Saturday in the park for some of the Halloween activities. And then October 29th, I'll be at Parkersburg at the library here in town in the afternoon. So again, check the website for those details to help you out with that. That's really probably the bulk of kind of the superintendent notes. So let's jump into some action items here quick. Something starting this spring. Appleton Parkersburg with the high school students will be offering an option for students to be involved in dual sports. Okay, more information to come because it'll actually be kind of a contracted process between the student, the parents, and the coaches involved. but it might offer certain students an opportunity to participate in more than one sport at a time. Okay, this will start in this spring, so the spring of 26 or spring of 25, and that'll kind of carry on through. So check that out. We'll be talking to students as well. But if you hear like, you know, can my students be in 2 sports at the same time? It is possible. The school board would really want to encourage you to do this though. Talk to your student athlete, and decide really what's best. Maybe dual sports is a great thing for them, maybe it's not, but we really want you to have that choice and that option to go ahead and do that. Some other kind of notes, we worked through some policy things that we've talked about before. Did share our FY23 audit. The audit came back very clean, very nice job. Kayla, Julie was helping with that, and then Darla in the district office, great job compiling all that information and making sure things are done accordingly. So good job with that audit. Something else that's going to be in addition, we have had this in place, and now it'll be a contract position for an English language learner support teacher. We've got people in the district that have kind of helped with this process, but now we'll actually make sure we've got a contracted position for them. We'll continue. We approved the contract with AP Paw Packs, our therapy dogs. Great addition to the school district. You've got Cora, you've got Phoebe, you've got Willow. You can kind of check them out. And if you're interested in contributing to kind of that group, they've got their own separate nonprofit that kind of takes care of all those dogs that do come to the school. Reach out. I'm sure Sarah Jansen would love to answer any questions that you could have with that. That's really all the big notes I've got with this. And as always, go Falcons.